downstairs.
Yes, it is a trick question because we've gone live. Deal with it.
Meow.
We are back from dinner. We are full of pizza, and we now have warm tea and stroop waffles waiting for us. I think we're ready to continue questing. How about you?
Maybe.
I think Aksha is still AFK, so... And typically, right now with his work schedule, he's been kind of unable to work on a little bit speed down, so... It is what it is. Zero, you're sitting here longingly looking at us as if you want to give us another quest.
Gods revel, lands tremble. They said the title!
Always.
Zero is already contemplating your next move.
There's nothing more for us here. What of Al-Sadah's legacy? Has there been any word from Y'shtola and the others? Yeah, it's pretty much gone. I see. Frustrating, perhaps, but better that the gate be destroyed than used to unleash more void scent. Fair enough. We should return to Megaduda and rejoin the others. It is annoying we lost our void gate, but if we can find another fissure, we can possibly make another one.
Mm-hmm.
At least that's my thinking. Stroop waffles.
Mm-hmm.
Nummy, nummy stroop waffles.
They're strooperific.
Mm-hmm. I mean, some void scent did kind of sneak through the old gate. I mean, most of the Radiant Guard took care of them, but, we still have Mr. Blinky to take care of.
Mm-hmm.
The eyes have it. All of them. Mr. Hektai. So how goes the crafting, Tay?
It goes.
That good, huh?
I have a lot of crafting to do.
I am completely and utterly unsurprised. Yeah, based on our dungeon performance, I really think you're a better player at Bard than you think you are, Rai. Your main problem is that you don't like the Bard AoE rotation.
There's an AoE rotation?
Yes, there's an AoE rotation.
Exactly.
I rest my case.
I just shoot things until they fall over.
You need to shoot them faster. Or at least with a wider burst.
Sadly, spamming Rain of Death doesn't work as well as it used to.
No. Well, you could still use Rain of Death while you're sitting there and dotting things up, so...
Well, the difference I'm talking about is the fact that the procs are no longer tied to the dots. So getting the 2 dots up on several things doesn't mean that Rain of Death is always available.
No, it really depends on having your first song. Mage's Minuet, I think.
Well, that's part of what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But it used to be that, you had all of that up going, and it would proc based off of the number of different dots you had going.
Yeah, now it just procs on its own. And about the same function. Oh, look, the rain's come out.
Here comes the rain again.
Zero, who's being hidden by Mama over there. It seems the others are already inside. Let's join them. Yes, let's! I like this idea. It's raining here.
It is good to see you both returned hale and whole. Your friends arrived not long ago, and they're already with the satrap. Shall I show you in? Yes,
Please.
we've had our pizza. We can go in.
Hello, Foxfire. Hello, Doodles. It's good to see you two back.
Mm.
Sorry for the
Heyo.
break. That's right, I don't think she's ever seen Vitra in his full form.
Thank goodness you're both all right. Unfortunately, we have nothing further to report apart from the loss of the gate. But tell us, how did you fare on the mountain?
They want to start another calamity.
Golbez aspires to deliver Voidsent unto the source, where they may die and return to the life stream to be reborn.
Far be it for me to deny them, but the cost to our people would be beyond unconscionable.
Agreed.
Indeed, Voidsent themselves are inherently dangerous. Never mind the chaos sure to follow should the barrier twixt our worlds be shattered. 'Twould be naught less than a calamity.
How can we prevent this?
Yes.
The simplest way would, of course, be to strike at Golbez himself. That said, our task has been rendered rather difficult.
Indeed. Rubicante hath deprived us of a means to cross into the void.
Kenyatso's faint. That was doubtless what he meant when he said his part was done.
Golbez sacrificed 2 archfiends just to stop us. He must need more time to break the barrier to our world.
Then the days ahead will be critical. We must find a way back to the 13th.
We could employ another Atomos, but that approach would only be viable if we found another planar fissure. An unlikely prospect.
Technically, shouldn't be a fissure be under the mountains we just fought in?
Well,
We explore other avenues.
presumably the barrier is weaker there, but it doesn't mean there's an actual permanent tear.
If you will excuse my absence, I shall return to Charlian to look for information.
By all means. Meanwhile, I shall seek the counsel of our alchemists.
Time is of the essence, so wish me luck.
Luck.
I'm no scholar. I'll find another way to keep myself busy here.
Holding up walls, no doubt. Your Stella alone will be more than a match for those tomes.
How about a little training to keep your lance arm honed?
Fine.
You can do the other. I'm sure it'd work.
Rest assured, I never shirk my training. I will be ready for whatever awaits.
Zero. May we call upon thee when next we venture unto the 13th.
Aye. And in case you're wondering, I won't ask for further payment. I will go for myself, to try and understand why I spoke the words I said to Rubicante. And the fire I felt within, when you all came to my aid in Garlemald.
While our esteemed sorceress battles her tomes, let us see to our own affairs.
Fair enough.
I will not fail you again, sister.
I hope we don't fail for his sake, if nothing else.
Oh, good lord, yes.
I do not want to see him turn into another Nidhogg. Ain't that right, Prashan?
Before you leave, I would once more express my gratitude. By your hand has Tavernier been saved yet again. But before you delivered my people, you helped me rediscover hope. When the sight of my sister's eye left me bereft and adrift for a time. We may have lost the gate in the Elzadel's legacy, but there must be another way to travel to the void, and together we shall find it. For now, I bid you rest and recover your strength. I too shall have my vessel improved ahead of our next foray. To achieve his ends, Golbez has sacrificed his 4 generals. Such a ruthless foe is unpredictable in the extreme. But no matter what he plots, we shall do our utmost to see he does not succeed.
He may have sacrificed his 4 generals, but 2 of them technically can still come back. The first
one of
2.
them definitely not. Nope.
Because
They were killed on the 13th, which means they can regen.
no, they weren't
Except for the
killed. They were sucked into Memorite.
Yes. And as far as anybody knows, you don't come back from that.
Ooh.
Meanwhile,
that
on the moon in
does-
the 13th, that's the moon.
Well, Memorite looks like concept crystals, so all you have to do is activate them. They can't activate themselves. Someone would have to do it for them.
Now, from all that's been said, nobody knows how to do it.
She is not a happy dragon.
Cagnazzo and Rubicante have joined with the Great Flow. In this world, 'tis the ravenous who are useful, and few were as ravenous as they. You were fine pawns, my archfiends, and you have played your parts to perfection. But with the goal in sight, I need no minions to do my bidding. Hereon, I shall walk alone.
That looks kind of like Zodiark's prison hole.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, Eden has quite a task ahead of it.
At long, long last, the end draws nigh. The end to life on that star, and the end to my suffering.
Oh, I had another ugly thought.
Golbez brings that out in people. Beyond the closed gates awaits your foe, where no path leads, and none may go. Hallowed and harrowed.
What if Golbez is actually the void sent remains of the piece of Zodiark of the 13th? Because Zodiark was shattered as well.
Yes. It was the entire point, actually. The point wasn't to shatter the star, the point was to shatter Zodiark.
And that's why he was on the moon.
Maybe.
Oof.
We'll have to see.
In what, 3 months? 4 months?
4 months. We are now on a 4-month cycle. We used to be on a 3.5, and they had to extend it 2 weeks because they were just wrecking their development team.
Yeah.
Come on. I think the Radiant Host wants to talk with us.
Again.
Well, they're the ones dealing with Mr. Hektai. And all his wandering pieces.
Oh, I just noticed that. Yeah, I gotta do that.
He won't assemble himself. And I'm sure the other... What? There's 5 pieces. So there's 3 missing currently, I believe. Oof, there goes the umbrella.
Yep.
It's the quality of life things in the game that make it smile. Now here's a question. Since dragons can kind of send their will through their eyes, even though the Aether has been kind of drained of the one we have, there's still a connection there. And I'm
There should
wondering
be a connection.
if it's on the source, it has a chance to regain its Aether.
I sure hope so. They did say there was no will attached to it, though.
Yeah. Hello, Mr. Hektai. You want to talk to Mr. Hektai?
Would you tell us of your recent adventures when you next return? I promise to make it worth your while.
Yeah, I bet you will. Hello, Mr. Scout.
Shadowed pasts once more. The Radiant Scout is keeping a close eye on the Solanide Void Scent. All of them. If it isn't Mr. Anathema, Master Vexna. Since last we spoke, I have continued keeping an eye on the Void Scent.
Yep, there's 5 of them. 5 of 8.
Thought it was 7, but yeah. While the creatures have given me no reason to believe that they pose a danger, the rest of them remain at large. My fellows and I have yet to come by any eyewitness information, but their forms being what they are, they cannot have gotten far. Of course, it would make our search easier if they were likewise drawn to Razat Han. My other selves have been telling me about their adventures. Truly, your world is a fascinating place.
It's nothing like exploring a new city. I'm so enthusiastic about it.
You've seen a lot of this world, have you not? I wish to do the same and travel to all sorts of places. Once I found the rest of me, that is. It'd be unthinkable to leave even a sliver of myself out of the experience. Sensation. Could it be... Yes, I feel them! The rest of myself. They're very close now. There's 4 of them, and unless I'm mistaken, that's right, it's 9. They're somewhere in the city. Please find them for me, that I might be whole again. As before, by way of payment, they will tell you about powerful Void Scent and their pasts.
Sounds like a plan.
Now, the nearest appears to be this way. Perhaps that's a good place to start. The rest of its fellows have appeared in the city? Then you'd best track them down. Judging by the direction, I expect the nearest one is in Dharma. I leave the creatures in your capable hands.
Righto! That Hecht was 8.
Others will have seen some sights of their own. Oh, I look forward to hearing their tales. Worry not, I will see to it that these ones do not wander off. Best of luck finding their fellows.
Okay, so he... There's one there,
Search
one
for the
there.
wayward Hektais.
Looks like they want us to kind of start up by the Megaduda. So off to Megaduda! Yeah, there he is.
Wayward Hektai. You've been looking for me, you say? Sorry for the trouble. I found a place with beautiful water and thought I'd have a rollick, but ended up being washed away.
Oops.
Tried to get back upstream, swimming against the flow, and had managed to come this far when you appeared. After all that effort, I'd like nothing more than to reunite with my other selves. But if you've been promised a tale, then you shall have one.
So, what tales shall you tell?
Nothing but small fry. See that mortal there? He fished me up but promptly released me while calling me a hideous slug. I don't know what that was about, but it worked out well enough. It wasn't complimentary. To be out in the open sea and catch something big. But until I can afford a halfway decent rod, I'll just have to put up with this tired old fishing pole.
Hey, this fishing hole has some pretty nasty fish in it, I'll let you know.
I know the feeling well. The desire to chase after big fish. I used to be a fisherman too, you see, together with my brother. The Contra Memoria wreaked havoc on the ocean's aether, and nary any fish remained to be caught. Each morning we would wake up not knowing whether we'd have food to fill our bellies. On a day like so many before, we were waiting in vain for a bite. My brother's face was fixed in a grimace. I assumed he was cursing the war in his mind, but it turned out he was thinking about something else altogether. When he finally spoke, the frustration was plain in his voice. Even if there were fish to catch, is this how I'm going to live out my days? Sitting endlessly with a pole in hand? Like dying a slow death, and I can't take it anymore. More so than our privation, it was the mundane, unchanging nature of our lives that bothered him. The next instant he blurted out, "That's it! If there's a war, I'm going to fight too. That way I won't be bored at least." And just like that, he threw aside his rod and set off, right into the thick of the conflict. Damn it. It's over. Who the hells are you? Whoever you are, I'm in your debt. Having exhausted my powers, I was all but defeated, but now none remain to oppose me here. Perhaps you would consider serving me? You'd be well rewarded, of course. I could grant you riches, castles. What's the meaning of this? Weren't you a friend? Friend. I'm just after some excitement. So come on, give it to me. There you are, thank heavens. What were you thinking, taking on Memorites with your bare fists? However strong you may be, you're lucky to be alive. Alive. Yes, I've never felt so alive.
Yeah.
Where are you going? No more chasing small fry for me. From now on, I'm going to live for the thrill of battle. I'll seek out those stronger than me, and I'll give them all a taste of my fist. Never have I felt so alive as I did, risking life and limb, he said as he strode away, never to return. Sometime afterwards, rumor reached me of a fearsome warrior. The man would arrive unannounced on the battlefield, trounce anyone and everyone indiscriminately before disappearing again. Cognazo he was called, and cursed for a feral dog. That was enough for me to know my brother still lived.
Right. And that's why he was the water fiend.
It was only when I became a void scent that I came to understand my brother, understand the emptiness he felt in his mundane life. It inspired me to want to break free from my own unchanging existence and instilled in me a longing for this world. And for all his quirks, he was a good and kind brother, always looking out for me and helping me with my fishing. Like everyone, he must have turned into a void scent. If he had the chance to come here, I believe he would have found a purpose in life. Proper one.
Yeah, we're not gonna say that.
Yeah, thanks to you, I could relive those old memories. With that, I'd best go and join my other self. Be seeing you.
I'm waiting to find one that doesn't want to rejoin. Okay. Over that way. I mean, at one time they were each individual people.
Yep.
I agree with that, Foxfire.
Yep.
Hello, wayward Hecti.
Huh? What business does a mortal have with me?
The rest of you are looking for you.
So the rest of me are safe? Thank goodness. It was worth risking myself to let the others escape. No sooner had we arrived in this world than we were attacked by fearsome creatures of stone. I drew their attention, and after scrambling Heather and Jan, managed to get myself to safety. But to so jealously guard treasure, you mortals must truly be fond of it. Oh, there's another place for storing it right there.
Yep, we're very familiar with that one.
Yeah.
They say it's a mountain after mountain of treasure in there. We just need to find the coffers that act as portals. And then survive the guardians and deadly fiends? I don't like our chances with just the three of us.
Oh, 3 is fine.
Less means a bigger share for each. Exactly. Besides, what's an adventure without a little danger? I'm really not sure about this.
Willingly throw oneself into danger is truly a strange mortal quirk. Unlike your kind, we Void Scent are quite risk-averse. For instance, we wouldn't think to challenge a stronger being. You think? Except for him, perhaps. An odd fellow who loved fighting for its own sake.
More, Craigzano.
His name was Cagnazzo, and there's nothing he feared in his domain. Employing deception, he trapped his foes and drowned them in a bottomless mire. It mattered not how strong they were, all fell before him. Yet, despite his victories, he never felt truly satisfied. As through a chance meeting, he would learn the reason why. And through a chance meeting.
Yeah, what joy is there to battle to the death when there is no death?
You should repel my attack. You're tougher than I expected. To whom do I speak? I am Cagnazzo, and I'll bet you're the one they say is seeking out the strong. Now, if it's battle you want, you need look no further. Lest you misunderstand, I do not desire fruitless battle. On the contrary, it would seem that it is you who seek out the strong. Why? When you're hungry, you devour. It doesn't matter who. Your luck ran out when you strolled into my domain. None would so risk themselves simply because of an empty stomach. Nay, my friend, the source of your hunger lies elsewhere. This aether, so pure and sublime. There's so much of it I'm ripe to burst. And yet, I still don't feel satisfied. Do you see? 'Tis not for aether that you thirst, but battle. You'll not quench this thirst with stagnant swamp water. Nay, not save that of a raging torrent will sate you. What do you mean? There is no joy to be had in ensnaring your quarry. For victory to have savor, you must place yourself in the midst of danger. If you join me, I shall see to it you never want for dread foes to grant you satisfaction. What say you? Why do I feel as though I've remembered something important? Whoever you are, I would know more. And thus did he find a place to belong. Upon the fine line that divides the devourer and the devoured. If he could do battle with just one worthy foe, he told himself, he could go to his rest forever satisfied. From that day forth, Cagnazzo tirelessly sought out those who might be able to best him, each time hoping for bliss, but knowing that, like as not, disappointment ultimately awaited. At least he was less annoying than some thrill seekers we've met.
Yes.
Looking at your corpse, Xenos.
No, don't look at it. Pretend it doesn't exist. Because it
He might
doesn't.
get ideas.
A yearning so strong, nothing else matters. Do you have such a thing driving you too, mortal? Looking back, it was extremely reckless of me to come to this world, but it has been worth every bit of danger and more. I can't wait to share my experiences with myself. I'll be on my way now. Thanks for coming to find me. Such polite void scent.
I know. And a rarity. We must treasure that. Because we probably won't find another.
Yeah, not at this rate.
So what do you spy, my little eye?
The rest of me are here too. What a relief! I was taking in the sights in a village nearby when I realized I'd become separated. I'm glad I decided to follow the clamor and head to this city. There are so many mortals here, so many beautiful buildings. Father, what is this building? This, my boy, is the resting place of the great Alzadal. Centuries ago, he journeyed here from the mainland and helped to end the war between the Matanga tribes, an act which laid the foundation for the nation of Razdat Han. So it's thanks to him that we all get along? Ah, a tomb. A place for mortals to remember their dead. Calls to mind people from my own past. My mother, who died in contra memoria, and the ones who laid her to rest. Long, long ago, there lived two powerful mages. It was said that none could match their might, yet they nevertheless continued to hone their skills at their training ground, atop a peak called Mount Ordeals. One day, fell fiends began attacking villages unprovoked. Upon hearing the grim tidings, the mages came to a resolution. Through years of training, we have mastered our flames. It is time for us to employ them for the salvation of the world. So it was that the pair descended the mountain and set about vanquishing the fiends. Just that one left. Leave it to me. Don't. That should be you.
Yeah. No, don't! Please don't hurt her. Don't hurt my mother.
Your mother? Oh.
Please, save her. I beg you.
What do I do? Seems I have no choice. Ah.
Wait, she's turned into a crystal.
I said that I would save the world, but I couldn't save even a single life. My flames were meant to be like the sun, They were meant to protect, to keep warm and light the way. And yet... In his great fury at his failings, the mage's face turned red as ruby. Thus did the girl choose to call him Rubicante. The mage returned to his mountain, where he buried his comrade. Upon the gravestone he etched words of admonishment and continued his training alone. One day, when visiting his comrade's grave, he found that a familiar crystal had been left there. Its presence lifted a great weight from off his chest. Without words, it told him that the girl was grateful for what he did. That day, he regained something he'd lost, and descending the mountain once more, he embarked upon a journey determined to use his powers for good. Sad as it is to lose a precious life, it's sadder still, I think, to lose one's purpose. Mount Ordeals has been swallowed up by darkness, and his comrade's grave with it. But wherever Rubicante may be, I like to believe the little girl still remains in his heart. Well, it's past time I rejoin the others. It's nice talking to you, mortal. And you realize who that Hectai was in that story.
Yeah, the little girl.
Yeah.
Sorry, did I not wait for you?
I thought I was on follow. Am I not? Oh, I'm on follow.
Oh, you're behind me, so...
Yes.
Ah, the sound of crafting. Remember when we used to go to the main hall in Gridania? All the stalls, and everybody and their brother was crafting there, and the din was mighty. Hello, Wayward Hectai. What you be looking at?
What? I'm calling me, you say? I can appreciate my separation anxiety, but I answer to no one, not even myself. Here we go. I am my own master. I do what I like when I like. I will rejoin the others at my own leisurely pace. Mortals, on the other hand, always seem to be busy at work. Short as your lives are, one would think you'd spend more time on leisure. You're truly strange creatures.
Some people work is leisure. Still burning strong, just like the start of the experiment. Ugh, by the sisters. But tending the flames is mind-numbing work. Someone has to do it, I suppose. I just wish it wasn't me.
Tending the flame. That reminds me of a void scent I once knew. He watched over a beacon fire, seeing to it that it remained ever lit. Unlike that mortal, however, he did it of his own volition. Such an act served no practical purpose in our world. Even if night and day existed, we voidsent don't rely upon light. Yet he persisted. Though perplexed by his curious ritual, I somehow found myself helping him with it. Rubicante was his name, and he went about his task dutifully. Others mocked him for his meaningless act. But it must have held some manner of meaning to him, and so when I chanced to find the beacon guttered out, I made certain to let him know. For time out of mind, this routine continued uninterrupted, till that fateful day. I see flames dancing in the distance. Who should I find tending it but a mage of considerable might? With such power, surely you can do more than keep a beacon lit. My flames serve not to smite others nor to sate my hunger. Then what purpose do they serve? I cannot say for certain, but to simply behold this flame somehow sets my heart at ease. I see. 'Twould seem you lack the power to comprehend the feelings engraved upon your soul. But such a lack is readily rectified. This warmth, invigorating and comforting. Where have I felt it before? Of course, the sun. That which once shone its light upon creation. Though it would set, never did it fail to rise again. And like the sun, my flames must never die. So that is the way of it. Through your flames, you sought to recreate the sun's journey, to recreate the world as it was before. Who are you who would unearth memories buried in the deepest recesses of my heart? It matters not who I am, but what I seek to do. Join me, and together we shall banish the darkness and see that the sun rises again. According to the mysterious knight, the price to save the world was dear. The inhabitants of the neighboring reality must be sacrificed. To which Rubicante replied, I have sworn to use my power to save the world. If innocent souls must be consumed in my flames, then I shall bear responsibility for the sin. Thus did he choose his path, of his own volition, and his spirit lives on in me as an undying flame. The world engulfed in darkness had become the norm for me, but since coming here and basking in the sun, I've been reminded of all that we lost. I understand Rubicante better now. I understand why he was willing to sacrifice all to restore the world to the way it was. To him, it was worth the price. Oh, I must say, it felt great to take a squirm down memory lane. That I shall now rejoin the others. Of my own volition, of course.
Of course.
I found the last of the Void Scent. Time to head back to the Hall of the Radiant Host.
Have we now? Sorry. You feel better now?
Yes.
Okay. And back to the Radiant Host.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, they're all here. Scout?
1, 2, 3. This is all of them then.
3, 6, 7. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah,
9.
that's 9. It is a heck die.
Hmm.
Yes.
My thing for Twitch is apparently frozen.
Oh, sorry. Might need to refresh that.
I'm working on it. And of course, ad.
Yeah. Twitch and their ads. They're getting a little more desperate to try and make money. Makes me wonder what their actual business plan is.
Plan?
They've been doing a lot of short-term games, long-term fail maneuvers recently. We shall see.
There we go. Much better. You did it! You found all of me! I trust I upheld my part of the bargain and told you about more mighty void scent? Oh yes.
That you did.
I learned about the pass of Cognazo and Rubicante.
Mm-hmm.
So you had already crossed paths with them. Though the tales may not help you in the battles ahead, I dare say they gave you something to think upon.
Yes, they did. Thank you.
As mortals, then void sent, then archfiends, those troubled souls fought with all their being, and now their fight is over. Well, I myself have only heard the tales from the others. If I'm to make their feelings my own, I need to become whole again, which I can now do thanks to you. So all of them are accounted for? Then by all means, let's have them return to the way they were. I don't know, they actually look better this way.
Yeah, actually, they do. But it's their choice.
Without further ado, then, to me, myselves! Yeah, you looked better before. At last we're whole again. There's nothing we need fear. And that which each of us experienced since coming here is as if I had experienced it all for myself. I say it again, but this world is truly a fascinating place. I must see more of it. Yes, I must. I'm not sure what I was expecting, but now that it's whole, I can't help but feel it's more of a danger.
You're probably right.
Yet with the undersea portal destroyed, there's no way to return it whence it came. Whatever should we do now? Take it home and call it George? Huh? What's this I see? Ah, it's void scent. There's a few of them in that direction. More of my brethren made it over, it seems. Curious, though. This is much further than I can usually perceive. I can only assume my vision has improved. Could this be the accumulative effect of our experiences here?
Possible.
I'm not sure we need a void scent to be leveling up.
Yeah, but he is being a good void scent detector. That's kind of useful.
I know! What? They can sense its kind from a vast distance? Amazing. Such an ability would make the task of tracking down invading void scent a breeze. If the creature would agree to assist us in this manner, I'm confident that I can convince my superiors to forge a pact with it.
I don't know if pact is the right word, but it is kind of how void synth function.
Oh, if it means I can remain in this world, then I'd gladly agree to that arrangement. Can't say how much I'm indebted to you, mortal. Working with this fellow here, I'll find a way to communicate with your kind and make myself useful. Thank you for everything. Yeah, and if you see any concentrations of void synth that look suspiciously like, they're coming out of a gate, do let us know.
Yeah, hectides are kind of special.
Somewhere in the world, ambitions rise. And more New Game Plus.
Yes.
Oh, I got a Rubicante card at some point.
Nice. I did not.
I'll be on my best behavior until I've forged a pact. It's nothing short of a dream come true to be in this world, and I'll do whatever is required to remain.
Yeah, I hope you evolve into something a little more pleasant looking.
With regards to communication, as the creature appears to understand our words, I believe I shall begin by teaching it letters. Some effort, I'm confident, will be conversing ere long.
Yeah, no Rubicon for me. Well then. Got through that in pretty much record time.
Something like that.
Unfortunately, I don't know if we want to start something new or get set up for Palace of the Dead.
Don't really have much time for anything else.
Okay, head off to Palace of the Dead. And pray I've got my pally rotation in order.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, they changed pally this last patch. Well, fortunately, this is low enough in the totem pole because Palace of the Dead, of course, maxes out at 60.
Yeah.
And a lot of the changes to the rotation came in after
Post 60.
Post 60 content.
Nice.
So we shall head over.
So, Winter Offensive is going on right now, which is MMP's little kind of miniature convention over in Baltimore. And one of the regulars has been reporting. J.R. Tracy, he's a good guy. Phil Pottymouth Pomeranz, practitioner of the darker arts of the English language, kept it PG-13 for a full player turn before the failure of his gun crew flipped the switch.
Oh,
A relentless barrage of C and F bombs ensued, scorching ears and psyches as lesser linguists took notes.
Nope, we went ahead to Gradania. Actually, Foxfire, I think it would be 2.5 because I still think Greg is a void scent. It would explain much. You're breathing into your mic. I should know. I can hear it.
Yes. And then another post, J.R. Tracy was saying, is a $1 winter offensive, so for once I like my chances in the raffle. Shows him holding a whole bunch of raffle tickets. Multiman Publishing responds, alas, JR's efforts to win were in vain, but the World War II Foundation appreciates the effort.
As long as the money is going to a good cause.
Yeah.
Oh, look! Palace of the Dead is on my Wondrous Tales this week.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
Same. Hopefully we don't die.
It would also be good.
I'll be right back. Gotta finish getting ready.
Yep, you do that thing.
Yeah.
I will need to switch the obs over, but I want to get over to Quarry Mill first.
Should I make us more tea?
See, more tea would be awesome.
Okay. I'll be back in a while, everyone.
Please and thank you. See, this is the advantage of the Chocobo carriage. Ryan
And of
can go
course-
off and make tea, and I'm driving.
Yes, you're driving, and I'm going to go show favoritism to one letter of the alphabet.
Tea, a drink with jam and bread. Oh! Kind of a little late now, but I was meaning to swing by the Wandering Staircase and talk to Cilia and Unukalhai. Remind me that we need to do that tomorrow.
Yeah.
And we still have more questing to do, because there's now Tataro's Grand Adventure.
Yes.
Or, Grand Endeavor. You know she's gonna make us be salesmen some more.
Oh yeah. Release fashion models.
Well, I can't complain. This coat has served me so well in Garlemald that she made for us. Nice and fuzzy and warm. And here we are in Quarry Mill. Woohoo! Okay, I'm going to stop OBS just long enough that I can switch it over to our Palace of the Dead settings, and then we will be back starting directly at 9:30. Hope to see you all then. Cross your fingers for 181 to 200. Knock on wood.